Hey, how you doing, everybody? Welcome to God Concept, episode number 20. I'm your host, Mr. Pagan. This is a milestone. It's my 20th time recording my podcast. It's done semi-live because right after I recorded, I posted, and it's basically to support mental health, spiritual health, physical health as well, to address my everyday thoughts, my everyday thoughts and concerns, my everyday concepts on these different thoughts and concerns and topics that I have on my mind, man. And it touched my soul today to talk about those memories we build with people. Those memories that we build with people are really all that we have. The relationships and everything. Yeah, we want a person to be in our lives forever and things of this nature. But at a time, it's like, really, you gotta appreciate the memories that you build with a person. And that's all we can keep of a person at a time, because sometimes people are going to move throughout your life. They might have a calling to do something different in their life with their life, and you might also have a calling to do something different with your life. You never know what the Creator is going to have you do in your life, or ordain you to do with your time, right? Never know what the Creator is gonna have for you, and that means people are not gonna be in your life on the same level all the time. You know what I mean? Not saying that people is in your life for reasons or seasons and things like that. It's just to say, hey, they got something to do right now. They got a path that they have to take in their life. They have things that they have to achieve that might not necessarily include you. And the things that you have to achieve might not necessarily include them. And that goes for anybody. Children, siblings, parents, grandparents. Everybody had to go blaze their trail at a point in time. You know what I mean? At a point in time, everybody had to go do something and come back and regroup, you know what I mean, and get back with the people that they love and the people that they care about most. But I mean, really, if a person exits your life, right, no matter how that happened, all you got is the good and bad memories that you built with that person, right? That's all you have. You can't harp on the past. You can't harp on what if this and what if that. You know what I mean? At least you got the memories and the moments with the person that you care about, or that you know what I mean, that you're fond of. A person that you built a relationship with or whatever. But when it's time to let go of a person, you gotta let them go. You know what I mean? There's no hard feelings. There's never any hard feelings or ill intent or ill will there. It's just everybody got their own path in life. Everybody got their own thing that they have to do in life. We wish we could hold on to everybody for the rest of our lives. We hope and pray, especially when we start caring about a person and we start loving a person, for whatever reason, everything comes to an end sometimes. Sometimes that's a lesson in life that we have to learn, even with pets and things like that. You would have a pet and, one day you got to realize that pet's going to perish. That pet's going to cease to exist, you know what I mean, one day. And we all have to be aware of that and be conscious that that's a part of life, you know what I mean? People don't only move in the physical, people move in the mental. Some people just won't mentally be there with you. You'll be there with a person and they just won't mentally be there with you. You know what I mean? Even spiritually, sometimes spiritually you're moving into a different plane of spiritual level. You're reaching a new spiritual level, and they're just not there. Physically, sometimes a person won't be there for you physically. You got some vain, shallow people out there who who are only into people for physical, for physical attributes or whatever the case may be. And for those people, they might not be there for you because you're not their physical type. You know what I mean? Whatever the case may be, whatever walk in life, later on in life, you might be their physical type. Later on in life, you might be the ideal person for that person. You know what I mean? Later on in life, you might be out of that person's league, It's just the duality of a thing, I apologize. I'm, rolling a cigarette. Yeah, but it's just the duality of life, You're always going to see a person again in life. You never just see a person once. So all you got to do is prepare to either see that person again or be prepared to not see that person again in your life. But all in all, at least you get to take the memories with you. You know what I mean? You build these memories with the person. You don't lose those memories. You keep those memories. Those memories are yours forever. Good, bad, right, wrong, or indifferent. Those memories that you and that person built are yours alone. You and that person. Nobody knows the truth about those memories but you and this person that you built these memories with. Right? And it's an amazing thing because, you can see a person years down the line and still hold something. You can still hold memories that only you and that person have. They could be with somebody else. They can, They could be in whatever position, in a higher position than you in life, in a lower position. You can see this person on TV. You can see this person anywhere, and you still have those personal memories with that person that nobody else has, and that's what you hold. That's what you hold about people, because everybody's not going to be around for your next transition, your next level to where you're trying to get to. You got to realize that everybody can't be there. Everybody can't be in your life 100% all the time. We miss these people. We miss these people that we build these memories with, because sometimes they're loved ones, sometimes they're great friends, sometimes they're, just acquaintances. And we love these people, you know what I mean? And I'm saying that now to anybody who I don't reach out to, who feel, some type of way, maybe that I don't reach out or anything, just know that it's always love for me. Whenever I depart from somebody, whenever, we meet an impasse or whatever, it's always love for me. I'm never holding ill will towards anybody. My thing is, I don't want to transition to the next level of life with any malice or hatred in my heart. You know what I mean? Because I believe that in this lifetime, for me anyway, I'm being judged on, whether I could keep my heart the same, whether I could keep my soul, my spirit, my mind intact. You know what I mean? Because we go through this life and we let a lot of things in life change us. We let a lot of things in life change the person we are, the way that we think, the way that we do things. We let life itself change the very personality of the person that we are. But you got to realize that could be the challenge of life. That could be the challenge of the creator, right? Because the creator created you. He gave you a personality. He gave you what you are. The essence of what you are, he gave to you. Now, if you live this life and you let this life change all that the creator has made you to be, well, don't that seem like a failure? Don't that seem like a broken egg? You know how in high school or whatever, class, you get that egg, you got to take care of it like it's a baby, and you can't break that egg. If you break the egg, you failed the test, right? You'll have to carry that damn thing around for a week. You know what I mean? And, a lot of people break the egg. More than likely, everybody break the egg. Everybody got to replace the egg. You know what I mean? Because they broke it at one point or time during the week. But a soul is not an egg, and you can't replace it. So if you let the world, or if you let a person of the world, or if you let a thing of the world, or let things of the world, monetary value, any type of thing that is not natural, or anything at all, change what the Creator put in you, then you're just, you're a broken egg, man. We gotta wake up to that. Gotta wake up to the fact that we're more than what we're put here to be. We're more than what we're put here to just go with the flow and do everything in its quid pro quo. It's way more than quid pro quo. You're here to create. You're here to be what the Creator put you here to be. If you let this world, if you let this atmosphere, if you let the people or things you built these memories with, if you let those memories take and let it turn you, your character, the person that you is, your persona, your namesake into something that is not, then what are you? A lot of people claim to be godly. A lot of people claim that they have godliness within them. But true godliness is maintaining that character, that person, that good-hearted, that heart of gold that the Creator birthed you with. We all come through with that, with those morals, those values, that faith, you know what I mean? That blind loyalty in the Creator. But as we learn and grow and evolve, we lose this because of what we go through in life. People put us through so fucking much in life. And it's a shame that we gotta hold on to memories of people, loving memories of people that did us so fucking wrong throughout our life. You got people that hurt you, that did such foul shit to you in your life. And you still gotta hold on to those memories. They might be loved ones. They might be this person, that person. You never know. But you still got those memories. You still got those good and bads. You still got those appropriates and inappropriates. You still got those times, those moments, those laughs, those cries. You know what I mean? You got those moments. Those intimate moments with loved ones. With people you care about. All I can say is this. Try to make every memory that you make with a loved one a pleasant one. Try to make every memory that you make with a loved one a memory to remember. You know what I mean? If you have loved ones and shit, or if you have people in your life, don't try to operate out of hatred or this or that, or, you know what I mean? If you operate out of love, everything lasts. I try to operate out of love. Anybody who I've offended out of love and just trying to be a loving, caring person, I apologize. I don't say I'm sorry because I'm not a sorry fucking person. But I do apologize if I hurt anybody out of love, with love. Forgive me as I forgive you. Because you got to remember, forgiveness is not for you. When I say I forgive you, I'm not forgiving you for you. I'm forgiving you for me. So you got to forgive me for you. You know what I mean? This thing is a hassle already. Living life every day, trying to do everything that we got to do for ourselves, for our family, to prove ourselves to the Creator, to prove ourselves to the ones that we created. Because we got to prove ourselves to our kids. Our kids are imitators of us. So we got to prove ourselves to our kids. We got to prove ourselves to the ones before us, our parents. And we got to prove ourselves to our Creator, the ones who created everything. That's what you're here for. Yeah, it's like people will be appointed to you. You know what I mean? By the Creator. people will be appointed to you by the Creator. It's like they'll either help you or they'll give you a great distraction. All of us need a great distraction that builds adversity, character, and things like that. The God will appoint you a great distraction. You know what I mean? The Creator will appoint you who you need in your life to be on your journey with. Sometimes it's a shame, but sometimes the people who you're meant to be on your journey with in life, they get distracted and confused, and they wind up not joining you on that journey in life. They wound up elsewhere. But you'll notice that in your life, they'll cross your path every now and then. You know, sometimes it'll be like you're trying to catch up with each other, but sometimes the universe just don't have it in the cards, and that's fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, anything that the Creator wants together, it will be. You know, and that's all we can say about that. Sometimes you're going through a trial or a test in your life. You know what I mean? And you have to be strong through that test. You can't waver. You can't let these moments change who you are. You know, we're gonna go through some hard shit in this life. You know what I mean? Are we really free? You can't waver in who you are. You can't waver in what you have to do with your life, because it's your appointment. It's nobody else's appointment. I do what I do because, to be honest with you, I was supposed to do what I did, what I'm doing now. You know, this type of work, because I have a hell of a life and I have a hell of a journey to tell. I actually have, you know, those who were supposed to be on my journey with me, who were supposed to, you know, be here with me. And this is not just from my speculation. This is things that I know for a fact. You know, I get deep into the metaphysical thing, and I get deep into, you know, the inner workings of where we live at. I get deep into cross-referencing names of people and things of this nature to really get a deep spiritual understanding of who is in my life. You know what I mean? I cross-reference people names in my life with a spiritual aspect of them, you know, because if you cross-reference someone's name with a sort of spiritual numerology or lettering system, then you could get the meaning of who that person is. It is actually pretty accurate in describing a person's character and their role in your life that they play. And what I've discovered is that normally that role that they play in your life, they play the same role in many people's lives. You know, it's just preordained for them to play that role, and that's who they are. You know, I'm not going to dive too deep into that because that's some heavy spiritual stuff. But, you know, what I've noticed is that within my life, there's many people that played roles in my life. And now that I'm aware of that, I got to be mindful of the company I keep and the people who I'm around. You know, because the most significant of the people in my life played pivotal roles. You know, played pivotal roles that either propelled me or held me back from doing what I was supposed to do in my life. But nonetheless, it's all a gift, because me understanding this helps me learn greater lessons. See, when I ask the Creator for things, I ask for further knowledge. I ask for further enlightenment, further vision. You know what I mean? Clear sight to perceive and navigate my way through this testing ground we call Earth, on Turtle Island, which we call America now. You know, we all have many ancestors from different places from abroad, and we all, gather here, coincidentally, and we live this life, and we amalgamate with each other, and we mix and intermingle. And some of us are more intact with our ancestral culture, with our ancestral spiritual blood and belief systems, and we can't help that. I can't help who I am, because I'm attached to everything I am. I don't identify with one culture, with one way of thought, with one way of being. I know all of what I am, and I know who I am, and me understanding that, it just allows me to understand that, well, damned if we do it, we damned if we don't, right? Either way, we're going to put the effort in. Either way, we're going to try, right? But who are you going to try for? Who are you doing it for? Is it just for you, or is it for something else? You want to build a legacy, right? You got to try for that. That takes true effort. That takes true time and wherewithal and know-how and knowledge. And nobody's going to give it to you. It's something that you acquire. That you acquire on the job training, per se. It's a saying in truck driving. The day that you think you know everything about truck driving, you might as well hand the fucking keys in. The day you think you know everything about truck driving is the day you might as well hang the fucking keys up and go do something else. Because you keep learning. You got to keep learning. See, to say you learned everything about something is claiming that you're perfect. They're claiming that you're a master, right? But a master understands that there's no such thing as perfect. There's only proficiency. It's ever getting better. If you shoot for proficiency, you'll always get better at your craft, whatever it is that you're doing. That's what you shoot for. That's how you gain true success. It's not an easy grind. It's hard. It's hard as fuck. But you got to do it. Because you got people watching. You got your parents watching. You got your children watching. You got the creator watching. Did you understand the cycle there? Right? You got the creator watching, right? The Most High, right? You got your parents watching. They created you. And you got your children watching. Those are people that you created. So that's a whole diamond of people. That's of beings, of souls, that's counting on one another. Your parents are watching you because they want to be proud of what you're doing, and they want to support you in what you're doing. They're supposed to anyway, right? Your children are watching you because they want to see what they're capable of, right? Because you are like an anchor that your children tie to, right? Or let's say, for example, now you tie your horse to a post, and when he's a little horse, so that post can hold that horse when he's little. But once he get older, you can tie this grown horse to the same post. The post can't hold the horse no more. But in his mind, the post still can hold him because it can hold him since he was little, right? That's how children think. When our children see what we're capable of, when our children see what we're doing, they get interested. They get to understand that they can do more. Our children aspire to do the things that we inspire to do. Our children inspired to be what we be, but better. You know what I mean? Like we always say, we want our kids to be better. That's what we do it for. We're doing it to inspire creation. You know what I mean? Our children, we want to inspire creation in them, and our parents, believe it or not, at one point in time, no matter who they are today and right now, they always wanted to inspire, creator in us. They always want to inspire the entrepreneur in us to create. Just like the creator created all of us to create. Our parents want us to create, and we want our children to create. Not just procreate, because anybody could screw and fucking make kids, right? It's not just about procreation. That's creating on the physical level. What are you going to create with your intellectual property? What are you going to create with your mind, with your mental, right? Remember, we all have that trinity to us. What are you going to create with your mental? What are you going to create out of your spiritual? Are you going to teach your children anything spiritually? Are you going to teach them anything mentally besides sending them to a fucking institution to get taught by people? Physically, what are you going to teach them? Are you going to manifest anything and create something that you created from the sweat of your brow? Got dirt under your nails to do. That's what it's about. We all have hobbies and we have things that we love to do and everything. But what do you have? What did you put your fucking name on? Huh? Besides a fucking bill. Those are the things we got inspired to teach our kids, man. Because all this world wants to put our children's names, our parents' names on are bills and slips for debt. That's it. Put your fucking name in the books. Put your name in the fucking history books. Teach your children to put their fucking name in the history books. One way or another. I don't care how they gotta do it. A lot of us shoot for these plaques on the wall and things like that, and those are accolades, don't get me wrong. That's mental stimulation. That's showing your kids that they can do something, within the system, within the curriculum system. Going to college and getting degrees and doctrines and thereof and thereforth. Yeah, sure. No problem. But what are you going to create with that? Or are you going to go somewhere and work with that piece of paper? You're going to take that doctrine and go work at a company. And yeah, you're going to amass wealth. But you got to remember, only things that replenish itself comes naturally. You have to teach your children talents and trades of this nature, right? Because if you're just amassing wealth and money and things like this, that's all perishable. Those are things of the world. If the system shut down today or tomorrow, what is that? What happens to the job and the accolades at that point? Do they really matter? All that really matters at that point are the trades and the talents and skills that you can use to barter with or use to survive in this world. At the end of the day, when somebody see you, they don't see doctrines unless you're going to carry them motherfuckers around in a suitcase. You have your name, your namesake, your legacy, your heirs. You want them to be great. We want all our people to be great. Right? We inspire to be great. We inspire to leave our mark on the world. And that's what we're here to do. We all want to let our forefathers and our children see that we left our mark on the world. So that way they could go forth and leave their mark on the world and their choice and their way that they see fit to leave their mark on the world, right? In my family, I didn't see any authors. So I became an author because I wanted to leave my kids something other than monetary value. When my kids look up, I want them to see that their father left them something on all aspects of life, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Their dad left them something. Their father left them something. Because that's what it's about. Being able to cultivate something, being able to show them a way forward, a way more forward than anybody else could show them, a way to really free them from a society that really just want to put a number on you. They put a number on you from your son's birth. Ever since you got the fucking social security number, all you've been was a number. To be honest with you, you got a name attached to it, but you have that name for a reason. That name is your individuality. That number that you attach to, though, they fuck you over with that one. But that name, you could take that name and run with it, and that's you. You could change it. You could be whatever character you want to be. You can act however you want to act. Long as you remember that whatever you choose to do, don't try to be perfect at it. Just keep gaining proficiency, ever getting better, ever learning more. I'll be right back after a word from these sponsors. Hey, real quick, guys. This is Mr. Pagan here. Just want to let y'all know that I have books available on Amazon, Kindle, bookstores on your phones. I got 2 great titles available and a third one coming soon. My philosophy is, if you got a smartphone or a smart device, you already got my book in your hands. It's free for download if you got Kindle Unlimited, and it's $5 otherwise. For One Leap of Faith, it's $5, and for my book Morals and Values, it's $5.25. Both of them are packed with insightful information on morals and values, and One Leap of Faith is to push you to get on your grind for your goals. You know what I mean? 2 powerful books. I got a thriller coming up called Moonlit Marshes with a character. The protagonist is Marshall Cuts, and he's trying to get his way. He's trying to find his way out of Louisiana without getting himself hurt or killed or something. It's a great suspenseful book. Please check it out. It's going to be on Amazon Kindle store. Remember, both these books are available for free. One Leap of Faith and Morals and Value. You got Kindle Unlimited. They're available for free. And also, don't forget to check out my game stream on YouTube, Gaming, Vaping, Guns. And on Twitch, I'm GVG215. All right? And also, my music streams on all streaming platforms. Whether you got Apple, it's there. Whether you got Tidal, guess what? It's there. Listen on Spotify? Yeah, I'm on Spotify. This podcast is actually on Spotify, also the music. So yeah, we well-rounded. Everything that I'm doing is complementing each other. So please, support the movement, support my brand, support the positive energy that I'm putting out there. And you guys, be blessed. May peace be with you.